Lovely. Yeah, I can't mess up it then. Alright, cool. So we can try to do okay. So yeah, we can try to do a web app. And yeah, you can go ahead and show them a bit about it.
So I don't know if anybody knew. I think I'm seeing some new faces. So just giving an idea for everybody of what this is, right? Project Mercury is a project to educate persons in Trinidad and Tobago. We're aiming for 100,000 as our first goal to develop computer and AI literacy. Now, we were originally running an AI coding course. And in talking to so many people over the last couple of weeks, it became apparent to us that there aren't many people who actually understand, let alone just AI literacy is one thing, but they didn't even understand the computer stuff, right? So we want to definitely cover computer literacy and AI literacy. Um, for the first couple of weeks, so we've done 2 lessons so far, right? They all pre-recorded. They all are recorded, so they will be up on the website, which you could sign up for. It's successlaunchkit.com. Once in the group chat, you'll see a link to it. I'm gonna be sending it over and over again because there's a lot of people that are gonna be joining the group over the next couple months, right? So the videos are going to be available. What we did to make it easier for persons who going to be joining a lot later on is we're adding an AI agent to the website. And let me talk about the website actually. Let me share my screen. So the Success Launchkit website was originally for our paid course, but we put in the free course here as well, for the sake of managing everything, right? So once you're on the website, let me hide this somewhere so that I can see. Right, once we're on the website, if we go to let me sign in as somebody else who, because I'm signing as the admin right now.
And the sign up process is just as straightforward.
Yeah, okay, so let me show you guys the sign up process. So once you're on the website, and if it's desktop, it'll look like this, and you click the sign in button, and then you'll see don't have an account, sign up, and you click sign up. You put in your first name, you put in your last name, your email, and your password. It'll send a verification code to your email, which you'll copy and paste here to verify your account. I am fixed. Like we recently had some issues with the verification, and I did fix it. But of course I'll need to have some testing done, right? So when you guys try to sign up, you should be able to get in. For those of you who were here beforehand and weren't getting in, I automatically went and verified all of your accounts already, manually. So that is how you go about signing up. Now, once you sign on mobile, does this look? They see in the entire dev screen. But that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. So yeah, once you're on the mobile version, it looks something more like this. You click the menu button here, and then you click sign in, and the flow will be the same from here. You go sign up, you put in your first name, last name, and so forth. I think I'll add a sign up and sign in button on the homepage itself to make it easier for persons for mobile.
Just to remind you guys that this was built with AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did build this. We built this with AI. Shara was saying, she was mentioning that we did build this with AI, and I guess that is just to show one of the exciting things that can be done, and as I keep working with it, really anything is possible, right? This is not the first web platform we built. This is one of the last platforms we built. We did a lot of stuff, and AI is really powerful and is a creative tool to give humans leverage to do more. Every human will now be worth 5, 6, 10, 15, 20 humans, depending on how well you could use the tools, right? So once you're signed into the website, how do you access the course? Well, it will be so right now try to like pin it on the homepage itself in like a separate banner soon. But you can view the courses from the sidebar here, and you'll see the Project Mercury course is the last one on the list here. It says Project Mercury, AI and Computer Literacy. It'll say $0. We were originally going to charge $1,000 for the course. It was going to be a 8 weeks course, but now it's a 44 weeks course, and now we have it for free. Once you have paid, you could click start. Well, if you haven't paid yet, it'll say Start Learning. Actually, you click Start Learning. From here you click Enroll Now, and the payment page will come up, but because it's a free course, you won't see any payment details. You just click Enroll for free, and you will have access to the course, and you'll be enrolled, and then you could go into the lessons. We hosting all the videos on YouTube, seeing that it is a free course. So you can keep course down, of course. So yeah, all the courses will come with the video, so you can see this video
Information, read it.
from before. It will also have a write-up to describe what was learned and what is in the video itself. And all of these lessons and stuff will be at the side here, right? So right now we have the first session up. We did record the second session, I just need to put it up, and this would be the third one, so they'll just be listed down here. The AI assistant here, this AI assistant is what I was talking about that we were working on for you guys. I think the reason we decided to add the AI assistant is, for one, I am just getting more busy. We opened back up the web design agency, and it's just we don't have the personal time to be helping everybody individually, right? It's going to be a lot of people. So we have the AI agent that will serve as your support for everything that's in the course. So once you're enrolled, the AI agent will answer questions about only the courses that you're enrolled in.
Let me just jump in 1 second. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Let me jump in 1 second and tell you guys how good this actually is, right? So for a bit more context, in our paid course right now, so Dallas is doing a paid course right now, which is AI coding, and it's a lot more in-depth. That is where they really get their elbows dirty and they start building things even like this. If it is, they really push it. If they're able to push it, they build things like this. Long story short,
You muted, I think. Are you muted?
can you hear me? Okay. You can hear me fine now?
Well, should be.
That's Alright, nice. Somebody calling, Bonnie? Okay. Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, today is a bit of a chaotic day, so especially chaotic day, I'll say that.
Alright.
Yes, so I'm not seeing your screen anymore. I wonder if it's just me. No, I'm not seeing your screen anymore. Alright, yes. So just to give you guys a bit more context about how powerful that agent actually is. Some students in Dallas's course, they did need a bit of extra help, which is why this course even came into fruition, right? Because we realized that people, even though they're asking how to code with AI, what they really need is an AI literacy course. They're not very AI literate, which is fine. And so we decided to do this national campaign of, okay, if it is we could bring everybody up to speed with AI, or at least as much people as we could, then do something there, one, for the country, two, to help people out, because AI is moving fast and we don't want to be a country filled with people who are behind when it comes to the technology. Jumping to the point now, some students, they needed help, and they needed human-like help or conversational help. As a result, Dallas has been working on replacing that part with an AI, which is pretty cool, because very often when when persons come and they're asking, well, sir, Mr. Ferdinand, how do I do this again? I remember you mentioned this, but I can't find this. And very often what they are hoping for is somebody to point on the screen and say, click this button, do this, do that. But you don't really have that type of interface out. So Dallas need this an AI. And it's there on his side built in. He's still working on it.
Oh, I'm not verified.
Okay, yeah, and I know that you're working on more than one agent, so I guess you give them more detail as to which agent exactly you plugged into this site here. You could go ahead.
So just to build on what Shara says, so the agent on the website is directly connected to the course, and this is really specifically to help with all the lessons that we are doing live. It has access to the transcripts of all the videos, so it could basically, like, you could ask it for help on, let's say we talk about using it in a workspace for writing emails. Or
For those who don't know, what is a transcript?
our transcript is just basically the words in the video itself, so all the said words like in a document. So you want instruction?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, baby, get in the background. She hungry. Yeah. So it has access to all of the words in the videos, and basically you could ask it, "Hey, I need help with this particular topic," and it will be able to go through all 88 lessons that will be recorded and find exactly the parts in the videos that would help you, and it'll just like
So not
send their like
video,
yeah.
not just the video, but the part in the video.
So it's not just the video; it'll basically pull up the parts in the video for you, and be able, and then you don't have to go looking around 88 videos to find what you're looking for, and is even better than searching on YouTube, because YouTube just recommends a general entire video, and still you're not sure if it covers exactly what you need. So there's where we're taking the technology a little bit further and making it even more detailed. Right now it's in beta. Because trying to find the time to get the agent fully up and running. You guys could start testing it. We need to extend the what AI we're using so that it has like more concurrent users, so people at the same time could use it at the same time. And that's one of the limitations right now. We're working on that. What Shara was talking about is another agent that we're working on, which is actually a desktop application. So you'll download it onto your computer. You could share screen with the AI, and you could say, "Hey, I need some help learning how to create an image with AI," and it'll literally say, "Okay, click this," and point at what to click at. You click it, it'll literally like overlay onto the screen the next where to enter your text. It'll talk back to you, you talk to it. So it's like a conversation. You could hear what it's saying, and you could talk to it. You don't have to be on the app itself. Like, you can minimize it and do what you're doing, and it literally showing you exactly how to use the computer and where to go. And yeah, it's a difficult project. We're trying to get it done as soon as possible, so that persons who actually not going to get the help they need by just watching the videos has that extra support.
They have like a live teacher.
Yeah, so it's a live teacher. So we'll keep you guys updated on that as the weeks go. So without further ado, we could jump into today's class, which is going to be jumping off of the last one. We are going to be touching on doing mini apps using free tools online, right? Again, as I said in the previous class, you wouldn't be able to generally generate a production application. So if you're going on do a website to get paid or do a tool to get paid, then I won't recommend this as the way to go. But if you need an internal tool quickly to help you, I don't know, like create a to-do list app specific to your lifestyle, for example. Maybe one of the students in our class, she was already into this already before she joined the coding course. She made an app to help persons in her church save so that they'll have enough money for tithes, and that was also a pretty interesting use case. And the limit is your creativity at this point, and it's only going to become more powerful as time goes on. So we'll be using two different applications to show you the difference between them and how you could go about doing this for yourself. So the first one is Google's AI Studio, and I'll send the link in the group chat. Where is it? Yep. So I just sent it for you guys in the WhatsApp group chat in Project Mercury. Yeah, so Google has a lot of links, by the way. It has Gemini, it has no regular Gemini like ChatGPT, and then it has AI Studio, which is really like a testing ground. So people who want to use AI in the business, they kind of just showcasing what's possible, right? So, but the good thing is, we the public have access to it for free. So you can. So this is AI Studio, by the way. And once you're here, I'm currently already in apps because it knows that what I already want to do. You'll see this page here, right? And guys, I recommend using computers and getting accustomed with computers. Yes, Isa, I saw the question. The AI the AI on the computer, sorry, the one on the website itself, it has access to all of the content and courses on the platform, and once you're enrolled in a course, it'll give you access to it. So if you're in the free Project Mercury course, it'll be able to answer all the questions about that. If you decide to sign up for one of the paid courses at any point in time, then it'll start giving you access to that information as well. The one on the computer that is downloadable is not going to be connected to the course itself. That is more of an open aid that you could use to just help you navigate. So the idea is that you decide you want to do something, you start the agent up, you share a screen with the agent, and you're clicking about following maybe a video on YouTube or one of our course videos, and you bounce up a point where you don't know how to move forward. Maybe the video wasn't detailed enough, you don't see anybody provide any answer in the community on the website. You ask the AI to give you that extra hand, and it should be able to help you.
And it's not limited to anything related to us.
Yeah, and it's not limited to like anything that we teach or anything. It's just a general agent, right? If you want to learn how to sign up, create a Gmail account, or you could use it for that. Anything really. As honestly just a agent that understands more about the computer than you, and it has vision, so it could give you a better guide based on what's currently happening on the screen. That's the whole point. Yeah, and it could, point at and stuff. So, guys, that's just an answer.
But how do you access this agent?
So currently, the agent, the downloadable agent, is not accessible yet because it's still unstable, right? I'm working on it. It's in beta right now. I might open it up for testing pretty soon. But it'll be something to download at the point in time. What I will do is I will record a video to show you guys how to use it when I do release it, and it'll be available on your computer itself. Yeah, the one on the website, you can see it here. If you're on the home page, on the left sidebar it says assistant. You click assistant. You could start a new chat here, and you can type here. It also has voice, so you could say, hey, I wanted some help with understanding how to create a mini app. Oh. Hey, I wanted some help about how to create a mini app. Yeah, no, I didn't pull my mic. So you had to put on your mic, right? You had to allow the access to the mic. Can you help me do a mini app? Well, work in progress. Oh. I didn't put on the live mode yet. Yeah, I forgot I didn't put on the live mode yet. So you have to press it. You have to say what you want like this, and then you have to press the button again, and it'll transcribe it and put it here. And that's just to make it even easier, right? So you can see it literally just transcribe what I just saying. What I was doing was a live mode. I basically make it continuously listening mode, but it's not enabled here yet. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. You can ask the questions here. So I could probably like say hi, and you see the AI literally thinking right now, and it'll be able to respond to us and answer our questions. Huh?
Definitely still in beta as well.
Yeah, so the agent in beta, you guys will find issues and errors, but you see, it responded, "Hi Dallas, I'm here to navigate Success Launch Kit. When you're looking for courses, need help, blah, blah, blah." It will be able to literally help in, guys are making it super powerful. Like, honestly, it'll be able to help you in great detail as you go along. So, yeah. And then when I add like Google search, like it will be able to eventually do searches on Google and stuff, transcribe YouTube videos, and do a bunch of other things. And yeah, should be a great help. So, right, I guess I track. Okay, so back to the AI Studio. So once you're in AI Studio and you go to aistudio.google.com, and remember, provide a link in the WhatsApp group chat if you want it. You click build AI apps. You could see you could also chat with models from here. And yeah, you can also generate images and stuff, right? I'm going to click build AI apps, and we are going to ask for something. Now, I don't know if I'm logged in. I pay for Gemini. But I'll actually put on the Pro model. But the free version is just as powerful. I even use the models in the free version when I'm coding because it's faster. So anyway, let's think about something. So perhaps I could leave it up to someone to suggest something. If somebody, anyone, the first person to respond, I'll take that one. Tell me something you'd like to see the AI make. Something simple, not too complicated. This is the front end version. It's not to build a full application. That you'd like to see, that you think would be pretty cool to see the AI do. So you can put it in the, not in the WhatsApp group chat, right? You can put it in the call itself. Yeah, and whoever goes first.
What about? Oh, calculate my age based on my visa proof. Alright.
Cool. So Shona, come first. So we'll do that one. So I'll say, can you make an app that calculates my age based on my date of birth? Also, I'll add in a lecture, Shona. Also, can you add AI to it? I want a little write-up of my horoscope and best horoscope partner. You know, I like all the horoscope thing. So, okay, we're gonna click build and let's see what happens. So the reason I added in a little AI part is because Gemini AI Studio made it that you could literally add the AI into your mini apps from right here, which is really cool because the app that I built, the agent that I built is very, it could be very complicated to build. So seeing that they made it really easy for you guys is amazing. That's amazing to me.
I would love to see you build this app on the paid version as well as on the free version to compare.
Okay. What Shara is saying is that she wanna. So right now, as I say, I pay for Gemini Pro, but she was saying, hey, like do it on the free version. Let me see how it goes. What I will actually do is show you how it'll look on Claude, because there's another application called Claude, that also does this, and we'll give it the same prompt. I don't know if that has AI in it though, but we'll see what it does. Okay, so I'm signed in, and I think,
You can send the link for Claude on WhatsApp as well.
yeah, let me send the link. Oh, okay. I'll send the link for Claude as well. Claude is actually the industry standard for AI coding. But you know, all of them is pretty. They're good. All of them spending the same billions. So think dollars. I was going to copy the actual prompt that I gave Gemini. Right. So when we come here in Cloud Code, I know we're moving fast, guys, but we just spend the next couple of weeks to open your mind to what's possible. And then, because right now nobody will go and have as much questions, but as the lessons progress, they're gonna be like, Dallas, like, I think I have a use case I want to see happen. Like, we could do a lesson about that, and I'll be like, well, yes, of course we could do a lesson about that. So, artifacts. That's what we call it in Cloud Code. You go into artifacts, and you click new artifact, and you could do app to website, document and templates, games, productivity tools, blah blah blah. Let's do apps and website, I think. And it's gonna ask us questions. I'm just gonna paste in what I want. It usually asks you questions to clarify, because it knows what context it should get from you. So we leave this one to work in the meantime, and we'll go back to the other one. Okay, so who wanna put in the birthday?
You can use mines.
No. You married.
I mean, it's for proof of concept, right? It's for proof of concept.
Somebody put a birthday.
I think everybody may marry, you know.
Everybody here married?
I think so.
Congrats, guys.
What about Easter?
I don't wanna call nobody.
Wanna make a vote? You see, Shauna is married.
Okay, so we'll put Shauna on. What was the 5th of the 11th month, 2002? The 5th. Wait, have a calendar picker. 2002. So that I calendar picker for us to make it easier, but how does this work, young boy?
I put in Watson.
Oh, okay, they're just showing the current year then. Okay, so 2002. I would have made this calendar better, but 2002 November the what? Is that the 5th? Okay. The 5th, alright, cool. Reveal destiny.
That's a bit dramatic.
Yeah, that's dramatic. Cosmic age, okay. So it's saying consulting the stars. So it says you have journeyed around the sun for 23 years, 2 months, and 29 days. Absolutely amazing. And it gave a cosmic who do that?
Shauna. Yeah,
Cosmic insight. The celestial energies are vibrating with deep intensity. Scorpio, your natural intuition is heightened, allowing you to see beyond the veil of the mundane into the realm of spiritual growth. Embrace the transformative power of the stars as they guide you toward a significant personal breakthrough. So I guess it kind of it's like it kind of take on a mystical. I did use the word horoscope in the prompt. Yeah. Trust your inner voice. It is singing a song of success and profound clarity. Soul connection.
This one isn't
The next, I was yo. Okay. So, soul connection, Cancer. As fellow water signs, you share a profound emotional language and a protective nature that fosters an unbreakable bond of trust and intimacy. Daily essence. So it gave you a lucky color. It gave the color code. And the mood is empowered. It gave a color code. So yeah, it didn't give the actual color, but I don't know. Let me color picker. Let's see what the color is. If we could put it here. Is it RGB color?
I would say it was a bit more prompted, like you wouldn't have to go to this, because I wouldn't go to this to find out what color it is.
This was the color Bulgarian rose.
That's a first gun.
Yeah.
And what about Claude? What is Claude about it?
So let's see what Claude did. Okay. Yes, bro. So Claude, tell me, there's this good to go. Yes, bro, do it. So now you can see Claude actually coding it live. Guys, we just like only see what's going on. I don't like people just go and study like if they go there and get a doctor's or a lawyer's degree to learn how to do this. Computer science is a lot of work, and now we have AI doing it. Now, as I said,
I would say just to pinpoint here.
you want to mute? Because there's no hair from there when you're recording, and I want to make sure it's in the
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, show me.
Good.
Yeah, just to pinpoint, because there's uninformed optimism, and then when it gets into it, you hear like, oh, well, it's not as easy as they say. That's informed pessimism. So just to give you guys a bit of informed pessimism, when coding with AI, you will get a ton of errors. And I would say, I guess that was not more the expert here, but to top up experience here, I'd say that the real skill in AI coding is learning how to prompt the agents, learn how to keep it on track, and then
Problem solve.
and problem solving. Yes, you're gonna have to get a bit creative. Or you can even use ChatGPT to help you solve the problems because you might know what the solution is. So that's really where the skill is. It'll be more in problem solving and knowing what you're looking for. For example, Dallas was showing me how to build an app at a point in time. I wanted to build one around tracking my habits, and one does for journaling, one is for poetry. I want to build a couple apps a couple times. And when I got down to it, I realized how much you had to think about to understand about how the app works. So I might just say, oh yeah, just build me a habit tracking app. For example, what Dallas did there, where he said, yeah, just build me XYZ app, right? You realize that the calendar looking kind of crafty. You realize that giving it a lucky color, but you don't really know what that color is. You don't really go and be looking into that. You realize you might want to share. So you might have to put online, have all these different things that you had to think about after to actually make it a useful app. So right now it's more like a personal toy, but to make it a full-fledged industry standard useful app, that is where the skill comes in. So I just gonna leave that there.
Nice. Yeah, so as Shara was saying, and I agree, problem solving, guys. No matter what, problem solving is a real skill you have to develop. Like, all like learning a skill and being able to take it and solve a problem is two completely different things. Develop a taste, an eye for quality, and and also develop a hate for mediocrity. And that is a compass. It will always take you to a higher quality product than you thought you could even create. And I often find myself doing better than I expect I can, and that's because I have a high standard, even if I don't know how to produce the standard to which I hold myself to.
Right. Let's show them the Claude app.
So, Claude. By the way, guys, I put the links in the WhatsApp group chat, right? For the two of them, so you could go and test it out. You could publish it. You could publish the apps that you make, right? You can make them public for other persons to test out and use. So, agent horoscope. This is Claude's own. We could put in. We could put the same thing and see actually what was different. So that was November. 2002 November.
Clean okay. November 5th, 2002. Yeah, November.
Um.
5th.
Oof.
There we go.
Oh, this one. Okay, so this one showed the stuff quicker. It's more informational. Gemini is a lot more creative, by the way. Whereas Claude, you could think about as an actual developer. Like no BS. It just gives you exactly what you asked for the most part. Whereas Gemini was like cosmic stars and add a personality to the response. It tell it how to use emojis most likely. It had like little animations in the background floating about. It's just a lot more creative when it comes to its output versus Claude. But Claude, if you're trying to do something to get paid, most of the times will be able to be very specific about its solution. And that could be important when you're trying to solve a very specific problem. So
Let's see what it says.
Scorpios are known for their
Oh my goodness.
what's that?
Look, it gave the same result.
Yeah.
The same result. So it stands up. Boop, boop.
Interesting. Scorpios are known for their intensity, passion, and magnetic presence. You possess a natural ability to read between the lines and uncover hidden truths, making you both perceptive and deeply intuitive. Your loyalty runs deep, and once you commit to something or someone, you bring fierce, I'd say fierce, dedication and transformative energy to the relationship. Cancer's emotional depth and nurturing nature complement Scorpio's intensity perfectly, creating a bond built. Oh, this is so accurate. Built on mutual understanding and trust. Both water signs, they share an intuitive connection that allows them to communicate on profound levels without words. Cancer's loyalty matches Scorpio's devotion, forming one of the most emotionally secure partnerships in the zodiac group.
Surely you have a well-secured marriage. At least according to the horoscope, according to Ian.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool, right? So you could see we did that. Now, let's take on. So this was fun and it was nice. But let's do something that feels like a solution to a problem that we may have at home.
I mean, what sort of problems do you have at home?
How about an app that creates a grocery list that gives you recipe ideas based on a picture you take of your fridge?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's try that.
cool. I don't know if we could do this, by the way, guys. I just testing the boundaries of these things.
You could take that picture from Google.
I won't use Claude because I don't know if Claude has image recognition.
Oh.
We could try. You know what? We are about testing the boundaries of things. Let me try it.
Yeah, let's test it so they don't try.
So we're gonna try something interesting. We're gonna try to make a recipe making app that works with pictures. There's a company that did this in the States and is $100 million company.
Ooh.
At the time it wasn't as easy to do though.
Yeah.
So
Put them on the business.
So let's try something. So I will say, do I still have handy here? Right. Can you make me an app that uses AI to get an uploaded image of my fridge or anyone's fridge, and based on the ingredients, so first it has to identify the ingredients, and then it will give a couple recipe options that the user could take, and then once they choose the recipe, it builds out an entire recipe. Also, so it should identify the actual items in the fridge to use for the recipes. And also, the user may have issues with the amount of things that they have, so the agent might assume they have a lot of flour, for example. So I want that the user could also tell the AI or refine the recipe by giving more context. So it might say, well, my mom's diabetic, or actually I want to make this for 2, not for 1, or I don't really have much eggs, anything. And I want you to turn this into a user-friendly mini app that I can use at any point in time. And again, it should be able to work on mobile and computer. I should be able to upload an image.
Oh, this is exciting. I want to see this.
Typing. Who typing anymore, right? Transcribing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, get Dixon and guys. I feel like I'm figure out the type, yes?
Oh, come on. You're just being dramatic. But yours really use the voice option a lot more, you know.
Yeah, this is it's option voice only time. Okay, so we have the prompt. I'm going to give it to the AI to build, and let's give it to Claude as well, and let's see what they come up with. It's interesting to see the code being written live. Yes, go.
And Gemini. Are we gonna try it with Gemini as well? It was nice to compare both.
Yeah, so we did it with Gemini, and you can see it right in the code, right, literally in front of your eyes. So this is Gemini, and this is Claude. This both of them working at the same time.
Right, cool.
Yep. So whoever wins, let's see who wins the race. Who does it faster?
But did you prompt both of them at the exact same?
Gemini had a head start.
Yeah. So if Gemini finishes after that, Gemini is even slower than we thought.
Yeah. Claude is known for thinking more about its solutions and taking the time. So Gemini already quite down the checklist. I think. The world we live in, yes? Yeah, the world we live in.
Boy, imagine you could just sit down here and ask it for this. I mean, you gave it a handful of details, just off the top of your head. But imagine if it is think about what you want, and it just give that to the AI. What you could do, at least a little syllable, and then this no endless possibility. Endless.
You know what I built last night, guys? A WhatsApp clone that is built in with AI that can create and manage invoices, store user data, manage a pipeline, so where they are in the sales process, and it is a whole management system. I wish I could have shown you guys, but I don't have any pictures or anything right now. But endless possibilities. So both of them finish.
That will be on the next OS.
Yeah, that's on Linux. I don't have it on Windows.
Okay.
Okay, so let's test it out. I will publish it too and give you guys access to it if you want to test it out. Claude group recipe assistant. I spell assistant, right? Yeah. Space. Okay, so I put in both of them in the project Mercury group. And let me share Gemini's own. If I have errors, I'll just leave it as is, right? It's just for you guys to test to see what it feels like. So let's put Gemini recipe assistant. Cool. So we have both of them. So let's test them out. So let's go and find an Fridge Chef AI.
Yeah.
Oh, like that's an interesting name they use here. They call this one Fridge Chef AI, and
What were you?
this one is Fridge Chef.
Ah.
Well, we need to talk about a picture. I was thinking to find one on Google.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We could post some off of Google.
Fridge. Open fridge. Like brochure.
Yeah, that's important.
Images. Yeah, like find one that kind of rugged. One that a Trini go take. There.
Somewhat. I wonder if you could do it if it had bad lighting, boy. You're not trying to go just like snap up it.
No. I need to use all the flash. Forget that. Use all the flash. We can't get everything we want from this. Well, we could, but it have. It's not inconsequential. Okay, so we'll name it Fridge Picture. And that's save, and let's upload to both of the apps. So let's try Google AI Studio first. All this talking. I need to do breath work, boy. Fridge Picture.
Maybe we should do an app for the breakfast.
Yeah, boy. Alright, so off the bat, Google AI Studio failed. What I'll do is I will give AI Studio a chance and give it back the error and see if we can fix it. Let's test out Claude. Let's see what Claude does. Well, you can see the difference in design, right? Claude Zone is not that good. It doesn't focus on design.
Well, I think it's more neutral. Maybe it's intentional. And maybe this one. Yeah, maybe they aiming for different teams. Pause one probably did it.
Okay. This is awesome. This is pretty awesome. So let me see if that's true. What we seeing here? Damn, on this picture blue too.
I think great.
Have grips? Did we see grips?
Yeah.
Grips. It says tomatoes. Do we see tomatoes? Or is it hallucinating?
Not. I guess we're not 100% sure that looking at it dark for tomatoes.
Well, that might be some onions. Celery. Did I get celery? They might be thinking this is celery.
I don't know what that is, to be honest.
Peppers. That way. This. I had one boy. Huh?
I see pineapple juice, but I don't think that is pineapple juice. Go back by the box and let's see.
It's in tropical.
But that's not a picture of a pineapple. You know, I tried.
It do it best. It do it best. The good thing, I think that it kind of account for this by allowing you to delete from here, and I think it's just a support or aid right now. So you could delete things that not in here. You can add ingredients too. So like, let me say, hey, we had flour. You didn't add the flour. We had flour. Add it to.
What would happen if I spell it bad? Put bread, but P-E-R-E-D.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Just spell it bad. Let me show you.
Okay.
Bad it says it will not occur.
Oh, that's a cool idea. I need dietary notes or context. Diabetic.
Gluten-free.
Gluten-free.
Gluten-free. Sugar-free. Vegan.
Halal. Okay, halala. Halala. I can't delete, but that's okay. Alright, let's say get recipe ideas. Refine. Painful.
You know why it's funny? It's because halal, remember, that's the process of preparing the meat.
Right.
But if vegan, it doesn't have meat.
Actually, I see real things halal. But I don't know, I don't know, glory.
But I don't meat the halal. Is that even possible?
Maybe somebody hate the vitamins.
When we can Google it, huh? Maybe we can say, yeah.
Okay, so I kind of feel most likely it could fixed, right? It's not like it can't fix. You just have to tell I don't know what the issue is, but the AI should be able to figure it out. I think Gemini actually tried fixing it. Its issue.
It was able to give us a front end interface. It just wasn't able to get the job done properly. But we did see on the other application.
So check this. Orange. This one wasn't didn't guess as much. We could
Yes, had yogurt. I think I saw yogurt on the left hand side, you know.
it had apple juice, which is my had this pineapple and the other one. It had orange juice. I don't know if it had green apples, but either way, let's go. We could say diabetic. We just put diabetic and we'll quick find recipes and see if it actually this one does work.
And this is off of a picture from Google that was small. So imagine if it was a picture that said because we take from a 4, it might have done better.
Cherry grape yogurt parfait. Creamy fruit protein smoothie. Warm salted cherry yogurt bowl. Interesting. And we could even add more details to update the ideas. We want to let me updating it actually.
Sugar free.
Diabetic. Well, we were for diabetic.
Um, hmm. Organic. Well, it's stuff from a fridge, so everything there more or less organic.
Yeah, we can put
Um,
and more salt based tea.
that's interesting. That's an interesting request. What would I tell? What would I tell it? Because I just wanted it to I'd want it to last long, probably. Maybe something. But if it is like a last outside the fridge, it probably have plenty of preservatives.
Yeah.
Huh. What if it could give us some ideas for natural preservatives?
That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Savory garlic and herb yogurt dip. Salted margarine, salted cherries. But dog, this is so interesting. Savory chilled grape and yogurt. Ooh.
Probably.
What I like though is that it has a match. So it it giving you recipes, but it also assuming you might have other things that it doesn't know about. So it says garlic powder, dried oregano. It telling you what's missing to make it a full recipe.
And this is the one from Google, right?
Yes, this is what so we fix it.
I think the one from Google wins if I had to vote, just because I feel like it did a bit more research. Whereas the next one, it is more built as an app than an accurate app. So this food chef here, it wins in terms of app functionality. It loses in terms of accuracy. Whereas Google, I think it's a lot more accurate. It looks less like an app, but I would still prefer the Google one.
Yeah.
I still prefer that one. This one.
This one?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can actually write the recipe now. Prep 10 minutes. Cook 0 minutes. Serves 4 servings.
I like that it tells us that.
That is so amazing. That is so amazing. Nutrition note. This recipe is high in protein. It even given us some nutrition notes.
You see what I mean? Like it has the data there, and I think it's because it linked to Google.
And guys, this is an example of how instead of having a conversation in the chat, you could turn something into like a little app. Share this with all your moms in the community or your husbands. I mean, husbands is top. Yeah. And make an excellent choice for diabetics. Ensure you use plain yogurt rather than yogurt drinks or flavored varieties to avoid added sugars. If you lack fresh garlic, half teaspoon of garlic powder from your pantry can be used as a substitute. This is so cool. It has the ingredients on the left and it has the instructions on the right.
I would have loved to see an image though, but then that would have been an image generation. It would have had to do some sort of image generation. Yeah, because I was thinking, like, I mean, it's making an app for goodness sake. That's like harder than an image.
Most likely, like, so what I said, the coolest will be added on for it to generate an idea of what it would look like when you're done. I don't know how accurate that would be, but
Hashtag wins.
but this is amazing, guys. So we actually we're at the end of this lesson, and as I said, with the first couple of weeks, really focus on opening up your mind.
My husband.
You spend them parties, baby boy. That hey, the Gemini will get me in trouble, boy. So we are at the end of tonight's lessons, guys. And as I said, these next couple of classes will continue to really open your mind on what possible with AI, right? You are getting an insight into all of the different places that it could be. I would be remiss if you guys didn't go, spend some time, and actually try to solve a problem for yourself. Something you know you have. If you need help saving, create a little budgeting app. You think
Oh my goodness. I actually have a friend who she was having trouble. This was very enlightening. No problem, Issa. Yeah, I have a friend and she wanted to manage her day-to-day finances because when it is you spend a $20, a $5, a $10, a next $50, by the time you're done, you ain't really sticking to your budget. You went over by a 10, you went under by, or under is not a problem really, but you could have saved that, but instead you end up spending that out. So for something like that, she ended up going with the after it. I would love her after that. Imagine one that you make more than because it's done like annual projection. And you're like, I don't really need an annual projection right now. And you could tweak it more to your personal needs. I would love to build something like that. At least just play around with it. As we said, it'll be like a personal toy level with this kind of thing, but that would be very
So guys, there I call it homework. We don't like the project. Take you assure your mind on buzzing with something that you could use it for, and it's for you, right? It's for yourself. Make something now. Try and solve a problem for yourself. Even if you at least try, get yourself doing and acting. Because at the end of the day, you can sit down in all 88 meetings that Sharon and I does and learn absolutely nothing, and that is the truth. Or you might have information and nothing to show for it. So challenge yourself to make something. Challenge yourself to solve a problem for yourself or your child or somebody you know, right? Maybe your child have problems with the timetables. Make a little app to help them do the timetables, you know what I mean? Like maybe they have a problem.
I saw on Instagram, I saw someone, they created an AI app for their kids actually. And they were just like you could trace the letters or like it was basic math, basic alphabet song, basic reading. They made that with AI. And it wasn't anything big and fancy to be honest. It wasn't anything fancy.
Kids too.
Yeah, and
You can tell the AI to make an app that will say the word and then they have to spell it.
and they were selling it up, babe. They were selling it, and they were even offering it as a white label option. And I saw people sharing it, liking it, and I was like, dog. So the possibilities are endless.
Yeah. So guys, it was nice having you guys on. Go have some fun, create something, share your link in the chat. Talk with each other, do some cool stuff, build some great things, learn some valuable lessons, become valuable, and help your country be better in the world. And we need you. So have a wonderful day. We'll see you guys on Thursday at 6 p.m. sharp. Help us out by sharing the link to people that you know who would be interested or who will benefit.
Anybody who is benefit from it, yeah. So guys, thanks for coming. We love you. Bye bye.
That was good.
Yeah, it was chaotic, but usually the chaotic ones tend